I'm British and today I'm going to review South African snacks. Right, so I have Jumping Jack popcorn. This is cheese and onion flavored popcorn. Tastes really good. I'm not really a big fan of popcorn, to be honest, but it tastes really good. The perfect snack for jacks of all trades. So this is produced in South Africa. So we have Jumping Jack cheese and onion flavor. So if you're trying to be a bit healthy, you can go for this popcorn snack. Next up, we have Simba crisps. These are Simba KFC original flavor recipe. I think it's quite interesting that you've got KFC flavored crisps. Let's have a taste of these. And you've got nice big crisps as well. They're not stingy with the crisps. They're not tiny. They're nice big sizes. That's really good. I like the advertising as well. It says Raws with flavor. I could honestly eat the whole packet of that. I quite like that because I like different flavored crisps. Next up, another Simba brand, and these are Mrs. HS Balls chutney flavor. So Mrs. HS Balls chutney is there. This chutney goes well with lots of food, different type of food. If you're having meat, if you're having a barbecue, this sauce is really nice. Now they've added it to a crisps flavor. So you don't just have your bog standard flavor of crisps like cheese and onion, salt and vinegar, which you can do, but these look quite interesting. I'm gonna find a smaller piece this time. That's really good. You can really taste the chutney flavor in there. I think that's probably my favorite one so far, actually. I can save this for later. Next up, we have the traditional cheese curls, double cheese flavored maize snack. So not just cheese flavored, but double cheese flavored. It says good to know, baked, not fried. So I guess if you wanted to be a bit healthy, you can go for these cheese curls. I think everywhere around the world, you have different versions of these. And again, I like this advertising on all of the snacks so far. I think they're really colorful. And on the back of this, it says, say cheese and smile because you're about to experience the puffiest, tastiest melt in your mouth. Maize puffs to totally tantalize your taste buds. The double cheese flavor of Willa's cheese curls will definitely give you something delicious to smile about. Time to open bags full of smiles. So that's a catchphrase there, bags full of smiles. So let's have a look here. So those are good. So those are your cheese curls. I think if you're having a barbecue, having plenty of different types of crisps is essential. Next up, we have Ghost Pops. So it says the original flavored maize snack. This delicious, different snacksation is a mouth-quivering experience. Okay. Again, this is a Simba brand. Looks quite interesting. Have a look here. It's nice. It's a bit savory. These kind of remind me of Monster Munch. I'm not sure if you've tried Monster Munch before, but it's a bit tangy. This isn't as tangy, but very delicious, very easy to eat. If you're watching a movie, I'm a huge crisps fan. Some people love chocolate or drinks. For me personally, I love crisps. Next up, some mini cheddars. So this is a Baker's brand, baked, not fried. So again, it looks a bit healthier. And this is a big brand when it comes to biscuits as well and different types of snacks. So this is a cheese and onion snack. Tastes good. The flavor is not really overpowering, so you still get that taste and that crunch. That's nice to eat. Maybe if you have kids and you want to give them something for their lunchbox, it's a nice convenient size for that. Next up are some biscuits, and I also love biscuits, especially with tea and coffee. I've tried to cut down on biscuits. So here, it's always nice to have them when it's like a treat. It's a nice treat. So this is Mini Mary biscuits, Mini Mary biscuits. Mary, not too sure about that. It's a blue label. So here, so you can get these in bigger packets. I opted for the smaller size, so I wouldn't be tempted to eat the whole packet of biscuits. So these, they are like rich tea biscuits. Now, when you choose a biscuit, you have to think about the dunkability. When you are dunking it into your tea, I don't think these would be the best for that, but still to eat alongside and have a nice cup of tea, that would be quite nice. So those are Mari biscuits. And another brand, the Baker's brand here, these are Romani creams. Romani creams. This is quite interesting. So original and best classic choc coconut biscuits. Choc coconut biscuits. That's a mouthful. This looks quite interesting. Chocolate. So these look not interesting. You can taste the chocolate, not as much of the coconut, but it's still there. Gives a nice little hint of chocolate. And they kind of look like hobnobs from the outside. a bit tougher, so it could stand a good dunking in some tea. And that's quite nice, actually. I'm going to save that for later. So that's Romany Creams Classic Chocolate. These are Eat Some More. Eat Some More. Eat some more? Okay, if you're telling me to eat some more, then I will eat some more. I think there's good advertising here. You can see it looks like Scottish influenced shortcake. You can see the tartan red design here. So these are shortbread biscuits. Shortbread biscuits are one of my favorites. I love shortbread biscuits. That's very nice. You can taste it's very buttery as well. So I can have the whole pack of those. And when it tells me to eat some more, I can do. It's very interesting marketing there. Have some nuts here. These are Manoli's nuts. When I try to be a bit healthy, there's lots of different variety of nuts. These are one of my favorites. These are peri peri cashew nuts. So let me try to open this. Try a nut. It tastes really good, tastes really fresh. So these are Manoli's. They've been around since 2002. And that's a really nice flavor, peri peri. So if you want to be a bit healthy, you can go for some nuts. And if you're ever a bit hungry, why not try some salty cracks? Yeah, name is a bit interesting, salty cracks. Let's have a look here. So again, baked, not fried. So let's have a look. Let's open these up. So it also says salty cracks on the cracker. So these are salted crackers, similar to Ritz biscuits in a way. So these are not too salty, and it's really nice to pair with some cheese or to have on the side. So those are really nice. Finally, we have Uma buttermilk rusks. These are buttermilk individually wrapped rusks. So let's pop this open. It should be easier than it is to open. So there's the rusk, the buttermilk rusk. And these rusks are meant to be dunked either into tea, coffee, or milk. They're a bit hard to eat on their own, but they are fantastic when you're having your morning coffee. Just dunk them into your coffee and away you go. So these are really delicious. One of my favorite South African snacks is Biltong. So here we have a nice piece of biltong. Delicious. So you can get packets of biltong pre-sealed. I prefer to go into the supermarket and you will see a nice selection of biltong. This biltong is just unflavored, but you can get different flavored biltong. You can get things like peri peri, barbecue flavor, or spicy biltong. So the biltong, be sure to go into a supermarket to get the best flavor, or they even have specialty biltong shops. If you're buying it pre-packaged, I don't think it tastes as good. It's similar to beef jerky, but 100 times better. So there you have it, the nice selection of South African snacks. I really enjoyed eating and trying these snacks, and I'm going to have a lot of fun finishing them off. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to watch the supermarket video that I have made and email me for brand deals. You'll find the email in the description below.